Have you ever made a wish so big it got you into trouble? Meet Pip, a tiny pine tree no taller than a snowman's hat. She lived in a forest filled with towering giants. Sunlight barely touched her needles. All she wanted was to be the tallest tree to see the world. One snowy Christmas Eve, a star twinkled above her. Pip squeezed her little branches together and wished with all her might. "I wish to be the tallest tree of all." She whispered to the star. The star pulsed once, then everything went quiet. Pip felt a strange tingle in her roots. The next morning, Pip woke up feeling different. She wasn't looking at the trunks of other trees anymore. She was looking at their branches. She had grown a whole foot overnight. The squirrels chattered in surprise. Pip felt a surge of pride. This was working. Each day, she grew taller and taller. First, she was as tall as a reindeer. Then, she was taller than the grumpy old oak tree. Soon, she could see over the entire forest. She could see the sparkling river and the little town nestled in the valley. But as she grew, a new feeling started to creep in. Her friends, the little forest animals, couldn't climb her trunk anymore. It was too high. They waved from far below. Pip started to feel a little lonely. Would she ever find a home if she was too big for anyone to reach? Pip's branches now brushed the clouds. She was the tallest tree in the world. She could see everything. She saw mountains and oceans she never knew existed. But she was all alone up there. The wind howled around her, cold and empty. Down below, she saw the town getting ready for Christmas. Lights twinkled in every window. She saw families gathering inside cozy homes, decorating much smaller Christmas trees. They laughed and sang carols. They placed presents under the branches. Pip watched them, a deep ache growing in her woody heart. She was the tallest tree, but she had no family around her. No one could ever take her home. She was too big, too grand, and too alone. What good was seeing the whole world if you had no one to share it with? Tears of sap rolled down her bark. She missed the squirrels scrambling up her trunk. She missed the birds nesting in her branches. She missed being part of the forest floor, where everything was warm and together. Looking at the wishing star, which now seemed so close, she made a new wish. "I don't want to be the tallest anymore," she cried. "I just want to belong." The star twinkled softly. A gentle, warm light enveloped her. She felt that same tingle in her roots, but this time it was different. It was a feeling of shrinking, of coming home. Slowly, gently, Pip began to shrink. She sank down past the clouds, past the mountaintops, back toward her forest. The grumpy old oak tree looked up in astonishment. The squirrels chittered with joy as her branches came back into reach. She finally settled back in her old spot, just a little taller than a snowman's hat, but filled with a warmth she had never felt before. That Christmas, a family came into the forest. A little girl with bright red boots saw Pip. "That one," she said, her eyes wide with wonder. "She's perfect." They carefully took Pip to their home. It was warm and smelled of gingerbread. They decorated her with sparkling lights and shiny baubles. The little girl placed a handmade star on her highest branch. Pip looked around the room. She was surrounded by laughter, love, and warmth. She wasn't the tallest tree in the world anymore, but she was part of something. She was a Christmas tree, and she learned that the greatest joy isn't about standing above everyone else. It's about being a part of a small, warm circle of love. Thank you for coming along with us for this magical Christmas adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, little one.